Over the years, we've chronicled quite a few success stories. From a 1982 chat with the Red Mayor of Burlington, Vermont, now Senator Bernie Sanders.
I believe very strongly that if this country has any future at all, people have got to give up on the Democratic and Republican parties.
To our 1996 Seattle sit-down with this budding billionaire.
We are a famously unprofitable company, but it is a conscious decision because we're investing. For us, this is an investment phase. We're investing in the future. We should be able to build a lasting company, and if we can't, it'll be strictly our own fault. I'm an incurable optimist.
And now, the latest local to slide back onto our radar. iSlide creator Justin Kittredge.
No one really knows what a slide is, so it's just a flip-flop you wear after school, after a workout, or before and after a game.
Back then, the company, operating out of this converted mill in Norwood, caught steam with their ability to custom print anything, and we mean anything, on a slide.
Yeah, those feel good. Those feel really good. Those are custom. Custom slides just for us. Woo! I like them.
And clearly I wasn't alone. Now iSlide has secured contracts with the NBA, MLB, NHL, and even took a swim in ABC's Shark Tank.
That was the wildest thing probably ever happened to us up until then. We had about 500 people a day coming to our website, and overnight it went to 50,000 a day.
More business led to a need for more space, which the company found by relocating to Hyde Park.
As you can see, we got a little bit bigger.
New space, some new products, but with the same scrappy team-first culture that allowed them to flip-flop their fortunes in the first place.
We still have that small business vibe to us. You're still going against giants, and with small business, you can't really make any big mistakes. If you do, you could be out of business.
Maintaining that small business culture means that furry mascots are welcome. Formal wear is optional, and it is acceptable, if not encouraged, for coffee breaks to be combined with fast breaks down the court. That success is how iSlide has been able to commit the space and design of this in-house court to Shooting Touch, a nonprofit Justin co-founded in 2007 with his wife, Lindsay Kittredge.
Shooting Touch uses the power of basketball to extend public health, education, and health interventions to over 30,000 youth and women in Boston and Rwanda.
Programming in Rwanda was a response to the 1994 genocide that left the country bitterly divided and suffering with an educational and healthcare crisis. It came at a time when 87% of the population was under the age of 25.
Sports brings people together in ways that government, schools, hospitals can't. It's a force that penetrates boundaries and racial barriers and brings people together in a fun, joyful way that they keep coming back to. Our local programming in Boston serves over 500 BIPOC adolescent females, and this court was built to obviously give girls in the city of Boston a free, safe, athletic, accessible space to call home.
But the relationship between iSlide and Shooting Touch is not limited to court time.
So with every slide that's sold, a percentage goes towards the organization and helping support girls here in Boston and overseas in Rwanda.
I don't think that we celebrate small wins enough. I think it's always important that we stay grounded and we remember like the hard work it took to get here, because without that, we would be nowhere.
At the old office and here today, there is, posted on the wall, the company pledge. 10 years ago, Justin recited it from memory.
I slide with a purpose. I slide because I refuse to give in to normalcy.
And once again, he slides right in.
I slide with comfort. I slide with style. I slide.
And before we left, one final surprise.
Anthony, we got you a pair almost 10 years ago. I think it's definitely time for an update for you. There we go.
Very nice.
That is so nice. And currently, iSlide and Shooting Touch are teaming up to find the best three-point shooting dad in the state with their Dads from Downtown fundraiser.
Dads from Downtown. And Justin Kittredge knows a thing or two about big shots, if you will. He once held 2 Guinness Book of World Records for most timed free throws, shot one normally, the second one Blindfolded. The man can shoot,
That's
and he can hit him.
impressive. All right. Coming up, a little funny business.